Ever wondered how to turn RTX on in League of Legends? In this 2024 guide, we'll show you how to enable ray tracing RTX graphics in League of Legends and make your gameplay experience visually stunning. Ray tracing, also known as RTX, is a graphics feature that adds realistic lighting, shadows, and reflections to your games, offering a more immersive experience. While League of Legends isn't as graphics intensive as other modern games, Riot Games has introduced support for RTX technology to enhance visual effects. If you have a compatible NVIDIA graphics card that supports RTX, you can take advantage of this feature for more lifelike graphics. To enable RTX in League of Legends, the first thing you need to do is make sure your system meets the requirements. You'll need NVIDIA RTX graphics cards such as the RTX 2060, RTX 3070, or higher, and you should have the latest drivers installed. You can download the latest NVIDIA drivers from the NVIDIA website to ensure your system supports ray tracing features. Once your system is set up with the required hardware and drivers, open League of Legends and log into your account. Once you're in the client, click on the gear icon in the top right corner to access the settings menu. In the settings window, navigate to the video tab, where you can adjust various graphics settings for the game. To enable RTX, look for the option labeled Ray Tracing or RTX in the graphics settings. This option may be labeled differently depending on the version of the game you are using, but it will be listed under the Graphics Quality or Advanced Settings section. Simply toggle this option to on to enable ray tracing in the game. Once you've enabled RTX, you may need to adjust the graphics quality settings to suit your preferences and performance. Ray tracing can be demanding on your system, so if you experience low frame rates or performance issues, you may want to lower other settings like shadows, anti-aliasing, or resolution. You can also adjust the frame rate cap to ensure smooth gameplay while enjoying the enhanced graphics. After turning on RTX, you should notice improvements in the visual quality of lighting, shadows, and reflections during gameplay. The improvements are particularly noticeable in team fights, with dynamic lighting effects that make the game look more realistic. Keep in mind that enabling RTX may slightly reduce your system's performance depending on the power of your GPU. If you're playing on a lower-end RTX graphics card, it might be best to experiment with the settings to balance visual quality and performance. In conclusion, enabling RTX in League of Legends is a simple process if you have a compatible NVIDIA RTX graphics card. By adjusting the video settings in the League of Legends client, you can turn on ray tracing and enhance your visual experience. Just be sure to test different settings to maintain a good balance between graphics quality and performance for the smoothest gameplay experience.